Hey, hey, hey. Hello, hello. Hello, people. Hello. Hello, hello. So, what I want to work on today is a bit of the Dryken plane. Something that we've been working on and off in the last few weeks. Well, the last few days, I would say. So the point is that we need to change the geometry. So we need basically to agree on the final look. But I think I'm pretty fine. I mean, I think we should simplify it a bit. Has not been very well received, right? And I mean, to be fair, it was a bit of a test, right? So it's not that we really wanted to do it that way, right? But it was the easiest to create with the technology that we have. So, but I think we can. I think we can improve it a bit, and I think we can improve it a bit. So let me just check where we have the current Dryken plane. I think we need to make probably a full copy. I don't want to lose I don't want to lose completely the old level, so I think I will just create a new version of it, right? we have few things here. We have a platform, which I guess is, let me see. We have a platform. What is the platform? No, I just deleted. Yeah, which is the this thing, which is a floating thing, and this is a floating rock, right? So we have this two in a separate file. I don't know exactly why, but we do. And then we have one file, which is the Dryken plane boundaries, which is what I've been working on. Basically, this contains the walkable area and the invisible boundaries. And then we have one for the shard. I think the shard will remain pretty much as it is, right? Which is this. And then we have one for the creature. I don't know if I can really change the creature, but it's not easy. But yeah. Interesting. And then I think we also have one which is the base Dryken plane, but this one I think is not being used anymore because this was basically only the initial layout, right? Only the initial layout, yeah. So I think we can do a copy of boundaries actually. We can do a copy of boundaries and we can call it boundaries remake, so it is clear enough of what we're doing. And yeah, right, which is pretty much the same, right? It's the same thing. I copied it, but now we can bada 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 bam, bada 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 bam, bada 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 bam. Oh, the music sounds a bit low, or I think that sometimes these things are changing volume. So I think I still like the spirals going up and going down. I think I still like that. I think I still need the spirals somehow. I like the spirals, but we need to create this kind of islands, right? And I think that the islands, I mean, the view could be something like we have actually in this picture. You see this view? Yeah. So this view is I think the main issue I have is how to make the I'm thinking about it. I'm thinking about it. Because I mean, this view is okay, but I don't know. But I don't know. I mean, I think what I want is that these places are sequential, right? And I think that the fact that they are sequential, to me, is a good idea, right? So it's even simpler than having them all scattered around, right? Now, I think what I would like to do, I would like to reach a bit of a more of I mean, I don't think I can use any of this, actually. I don't think I can use pretty much any of this. I mean, I can keep it here because we... I mean, we may reuse some of the invisible walls, obviously, but because you will not be allowed to go... but yeah, it will be significantly different. At the end, what we need a bunch of platforms. That's pretty much what we need, right? They have to look. I think it would be very nice to have. But yeah, it may look. Doesn't do it. Doesn't do it because there is the. There are these two triangles in between. So it doesn't do it. Why? Why? Because the quad is not. The quad is not. It's not a good quad. Okay, fine. It's okay. Can do it manually. I wanted to do it like smarter, but it was not possible. It was really not possible to do it smarter. I don't know, I'm thinking I'm thinking a bit of more spiky, right? But I think if we do spiky without detail, it becomes kind of bad, right? So I have to do a bit of spiky with detail. But yeah. Yeah. Bit of spiky with details, my boys. Oh, we left someone behind. Do I like this? Probably not. Bit of spiky with details on. Doesn't have to be all flat, so it can be. And we can increase the resolution. Why? We can increase the resolution of this thing later on, right? So it's not that we need it exactly like this, but and also I don't think we need it that flat, right? So I think it can be slightly more irregular, and there can also be yeah, certain sides that are really going up, right, or down or whatever. So we don't have to. Yeah, actually, I will have it. I think I want it to look more like something surrounded by a hill or something, right? So that Yeah, and there are some areas that are very rough, right, in terms of geometry, but we can improve it. So finally we're making a science fiction game, right? Finally, I waited so long to make our science fiction game. Here it is. I will have to, yeah. I will have to like cut off all of this and make it nicer because I think it's too brutal as it is now. Right. It looks too even. It looks a bit too even. Now, what I was thinking is, I don't know if we have it though, but I think we do. I mean, I think in the millions of. Oh, by the way, it's a long time we don't look at Fab and what is free for the month. Did we miss one? No. It is possible. The fact that now is not anymore, you know, happening every month, but it's like random. I don't understand the limited until the 20th of May. Did we get this already or not? Yeah, I think we got this, right? Yeah, we got this. Pretty sure we got this. I think I'm pretty sure that we got this 3, right? It doesn't tell me that they are in my library though. Ah yes, I'm in my library. Okay, nice. We got that. We got that, my boys. If you want to give any ideas on this area, please do, okay? So, oops, sorry, I just kicked you. Just kicked the microphone. If you want to give any ideas, you know, on this area and how it should look like and things like that, please do. It's still all open, right? It's still open to modifications and discussion and whatever. So what I was thinking, can I get my Epic launcher or no? I mean, oh, come on, Epic launcher, can you launch or? He cannot. Okay, it is stuck somewhere or what? Epic launcher, what is the name? The name is Epic launcher? Epic launcher. Yes, kill it. I still don't know what is this empty space in my desktop, but figure it out one day. If I reboot, I think it will go away. So what I'm thinking to have some ruins there. But I don't know if I want to create the ruins manually or If we can just get some ruins, right? The problem is, how do we find ruins in this thing? Temple of Cambodia. Cave ruins, 47 assets. Dark ruins, megascan. Modular lost ruins. Watermill nature. Let me see these cave ruins, 47 assets. It's not what I was thinking. Definitely not. Definitely not what I was thinking. Temple Cambodia, I think Cambodia. This one I think will be too. Yeah. No. Wow, that's a massive one. Nice. But the answer is no. And Dark Ruins Megascan. Megascan is a bit scary, but we can maybe reduce it. Better. The problem is that this is Megascan, so it will be trillions of polygons, right? So no one will ever buy it. Viewing launcher, viewing my library. No, viewing launcher, I'm already here. Okay, I have to create a project with this. Okay, let's create a project with this. Let's create a project in 5.4. Dark Ruin Megascan sample. I think the problem is that this thing will use nanite, but let's see. You know, meanwhile, let's check also this one, but I feel is not what I'm looking for. Nah. 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 This watermill nature environment. Is it downloading or what? Or is downloading Fortnite as usual? Yeah, it's downloading Fortnite as usual, bro. I don't know. I have to uninstall it. $25 GB. Oh my god. Yeah, that is the issue of this samples, that they are like the state of the art of the, right? Dragon Temple. So the mega scans are nice on one side, but are also very, 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 very hard to use on the other side. There is some stuff here though that I may use. And this would be another 300 million. There can be something here that we may use actually. It is a dragon. Nice. Yeah, this one maybe. Dragon Temple. Dragon Temple. Dragon Temple. Can we add it to the same project we just created or no? This project is called what? It's called It's called Megascan something. It's called the Dark Ruins Megascan. But until he finished the download, I mean, he was going fairly fast. He's already 5 gigabytes downloaded, so that's great. It didn't create it yet, so we cannot. But yeah, I think this one we can reuse some pieces of it. Let me see this Goddess Temple Megascan. Goddess Temple Megascan. No, it's the opposite of what I need. It's the absolute opposite of what we need. Isometric World Sky Temple. What is this? Ah, maybe. I see some broken pieces there. Oh wow, here we also have the rocks. Ah, we also have the rocks, boys. We also have the rocks. I mean the platforms, right? But yeah, this one I really don't want to do it this way, but it's fine. We can cannibalize pieces of this. Cannibalize. I think this one could be another one that we may use actually. We have to wait this to finish though. Yeah, but I think that this one and this one we can take some pieces. We can take some pieces. Ah, also this one. Ah, also this one I think we can. Actually, this may be the best one. For what I have in mind. Hello, Ola. Was the show good? Yes, it was nice. It was nice. It was a kind of a comedy, you know, with some fun parts, and yeah, I think they did well. They did pretty well, I have to say. So it was kind of believable, right? Because when someone is acting, you can easily understand that they are acting, right? So that so you don't immerse yourself. But it was good. I think it was immersive enough. Sorry, I don't understand how they did this piece. If these are the only pieces available, how did they do it? They did it with the rocks one by one. Ah, no, it's this thing probably. No, it's this thing. Yeah, we have to wait. It's 25. This nice 25 gigabyte download. It's going very fast. We are at 15 already. So it take few minutes more, hopefully. So we are downloading at 500, 400, 500 megabits per second. It's very nice. So it's going very good. But yeah, I think that all these ones, this one, this one, this one, are all good. We can put them in the same project. Let me see this one as well. No, this one is not really. I mean, it's interesting, but no, it's not what I'm thinking. I have a pretty clear idea in my mind. Well, the clear idea at the end is this, right? Is this picture, a bit of this picture. So I want to create some ruins that look like that, and they are basically the scene, or the yeah, the scene. They will hold then the different animations, right? The problem, I guess, is that, yeah, it will take quite a bit to download. And let me see how much space we have in G. I don't know how much is the available space. We are waiting, boys. 21, 22, 22. We have to arrive to 25. Cannot check how much space I have because the disk is so busy that it doesn't even give me the properties. Yep. Windows Explorer is not responding. $24. No, don't stop now. Please don't stop now. 24. 24, 24, 24, 24. You can do it. Maybe we finish the space, you know. I don't know. I cannot see the space. We have 85 gigabytes free. Okay, should be reasonable. Why are you saying 85 there and 200? Ah, no, sorry, wrong drive. 257. Yeah, we have plenty of space. Just taking time. I think it's copying the files from the temporary directory to... No? I don't know. It's saying installing. Maybe it's verifying the files. I should uninstall Fortnite. I think I played it like 5 years ago, whatever. for just to test it a bit and never played it again. I'm not really someone that likes shooter games, but there are a few, like for example Overwatch, that I enjoyed because it was simple enough and with the abilities I think it was pretty cool. I think I may like Marvel Rivals as well. I didn't play it, but it looks like something I may like. Okay, now we did the verification, so we should be good to go or not? Please. Meanwhile, I think we can close this project because anyway, I don't think we're gonna use it today. He's saying, please wait. Saying, please wait. Come on. Initializing. Okay. Verifying again. Okay. Please wait. Completed. Okay. So if we have that, now the question is, can I add this to the same project or no? Yes, I can. Very nice. It is only 400 megabytes. Definitely better. Why is saying 5.5? Unreal Engine 5.5? No, please, huh? Why Unreal Engine 5.5? Who asked you to put it in 5.5? No. I want it in 5.4. Oh, fuck. You did 5.5? Seriously? Because if it did it in 5.5, we cannot downgrade it to 5.4, right? So basically it will not open. No. No, we have to re-download 25 gigabytes. Did he ask me about it or what? Maybe he asked me, I didn't see it. Really? You serious? I didn't see it. My boys. Really? You serious? Marvel Rivals as well. Saying installing. I'm watching my own video where we also this one I think we can where we selected that. I see some it yet, so we cannot. But yeah, I think this one we it's our night because usually asks you about the. Let's check also this one, but with this. Okay, let's create a project with this. Did he ask me here about the version? No, it didn't. Is this existing only in 5.5? Well, anyway, we can extract, I think we can extract the texture in case, right? So we can extract the model. So in reality, I think it may be fine. I think it may actually be fine. Because we can just extract the FBX files and the texture files and... Dungeon lamps. We have a project that is only dungeon lamps. Really? There is a lot of stuff that... I mean, we got, I don't even remember that we got, right? That we have, so... 195 modular dungeon lamps? Oh my god. That's a lot of lamps. My life is... yeah, anyway. Do we need lamps? Well... I don't know. Okay, so now all the pieces are downloaded, so we can go and launch this thing. Now it will take probably another few minutes on the recalculation of the shaders, but let me just see if it's going on. Yeah, it's going on 5.5. This. Okay, let's launch it 5.5. It's okay. I mean, we have 5.5 downloaded, so we can use it. Would have been a bit easier, you know, if I could just... Probably this one exists only in 5.5. That's why. By the way, I've seen that they are already advertising 5.6, right, in the news. You see, Unreal Engine 5.6 preview now available. We can read what he has. But I think it will take some time before we upgrade. I think we will stay on 5.4 for a bit. I don't feel any urgency to move to another version at the moment. I think 5.4 for us is a good release. Compiling shaders, my boys. 10,900 shaders to compile. There is the good and bad, you know, of reusing pieces from other projects. I really like this portal, by the way. I think it's mainly for the lights, but... Do you think we can have an effect of... We can have a post-process effect of... And I don't know how to do it, actually.
Hey everyone, in this video I will show you how to make 6 different post-process effects. So they are made in a similar way and they are kind of short. So that's why I'm going to be making 6 of them in this one video. So the first effect is this.
Yeah. I think a ripple like this would be nice. Maybe if we do it, we have one that is basically identical for the underwater, right? And the idea is if we can maybe change the speed of the effect, because I'm thinking when we are transitioning between one area and the other, right? So like if you are transitioning, because I think it would be cool if the different platforms are actually living in different places, right? So when you move between one platform and the other, you are actually right, like here, you are actually get a sense of time and space being warped. No? $6,000 shaders, bro. I'm basically waiting, guys. 4,000. Um, we can have an effect. I'm just thinking how much I want the transition between the areas to be strong, right? But I think we will need at least one of these platforms, different platforms, right? One of these platforms for each area. So and yes, I would like those to look a bit more with a bit more spikes at the bottom, because I think you will be able to see them from distance, and I think some verticality is gonna help, right? It's gonna make it look nicer, actually. Wait. Para para. Para para. Para pa para. Para para. Para para. Para para. Yeah, something like this. I don't know. Yeah, things like that. Okay, is it done or not? Yeah, it's done. It's done. It's loading. I didn't launch 553 in a long time, so I mean, I think I only launched it once. I think it should look pretty much the same as 5.4, right? It's just more functionality. But I think that the content should be the same. Let's see. Let's see if we have like a wow, it's different or not. It looks like slower for sure. It's loading more stuff, but 95%. Come on, 95. Sleeping. How much should be the size, by the way, of this island? I think that the size there now is kind of good, because consider the first area, right, where you are is as big as this, right? That is the first area only. So, and you can already walk around a bit. So I think that if the island is as big as this, is more than enough. Maybe it's even too much actually. But we can. Oh my god, this thing is becoming annoying. 95%. Yes, I have nothing else running. So, well, nothing else running is not true, but I don't have anything very intensive running at the moment. So it should have all he needs. Oh my god, Zelensky meets JD Vance in Rome. Oh my god, what do you have to do as a politician to do your job is insane. I'm reading some news. %. A long 95%. Come on, what the fuck is doing? Half an hour to start. You know why I don't like megascans? Because you say, "Oh, megascans, right?" Or you or nanite. Ah, very nice. You can have as much as geometry as you want in a level, and it will run perfectly. Yeah, in theory, maybe after you compile it and ship it, but where you have to work on it is a kind of a pain in the neck. I don't know what he's doing. Is preparing meshes one by one. Nordic beach rock formation. Nordic beach rocky ground. I don't know. Is like taking like half a minute for each of these assets, which probably are all nanite assets. They could be. But it's insanely slow. Wow. Wow. Well, we wait together. Meanwhile, guys, do you have anything to tell me or to... Let me know what you are doing. Let me know what you are working on or playing. It is a good time. We're just waiting, so we can chit chat a bit. The time needed for this is insane. I don't understand even what the hell is doing. Okay, CPU 100%. Okay, see that? 100% CPU. Dark Ruins Megascan. Yeah, I see. Massive Nordic coastal cliff. I think there are some meshes that are probably several gigabytes, right? Like one mesh. Because it was the download was 25 gigabytes, right? And I cannot. Yeah, so I mean, it is probably unusable. But the other project we put into this one should be good, right? I think mainly. Now obviously closed it, but. I think I have high hopes for this one because you see that he already has rocks everywhere. He already has kind of islands. The problem is that so maybe we can reuse a bit of this geometry if it's not too crazy. And we can use some of the ruins as well. Maybe, even if I wanted to have a very... Anyway, it's never finishing, boys. I don't know. It's never finished. It is moving on because these are all megascans, right? MS stands for megascan, so it is game megascan 3D, right? So these are all massive megascan files. Let me see how big they are. Nordic coastal cliff. Massive Nordic coastal cliff. Okay. Wow. Yeah, they are like in the size of 1 gigabyte each or something. Insane. I mean, completely useless. I mean, it can be good maybe if you have to do a rendering, if you need a rendering project, but I mean, thinking to ship, just for a rock like 1 gigabyte, I mean, at least I don't know, in 2025 still seems to be crazy. Maybe in a few years from now, you will have terabyte of data easily shipped through internet, and so it will be okay, but. I mean, if he's taking like few minutes for each of these files, I mean, there are dozens of these files, right? So I can show the directory. This is the directory, right? So look at how many directories there are, and inside of this, right, each one has multiple files like this: 100 megabyte, 30 megabyte, 40 megabyte. So I don't know. I'm thinking you should stop it, but Nordic Beach Stone. So where is he? Nordic Beach Stone. I don't even have it. I see it. Nordic Beach Stone is here. Okay, so he did all the he did all the rocks. Hopefully, if he's going alphabetically. Nordic Beach Stone. So he's on this one at the moment. I don't know who is really using these things. I mean, they are advertising a lot, right, on Megascan and Nanite, but is someone really using them? Or is more of a tech demo? Is more of a technological display of possibilities, right? Because look at the time it takes to load in, right? It's insane. And we didn't even visualize them, right? So this is just the initial preloading. North Beach Rocky. Oh fuck, he moved to the previous one. So it's not going in an order. So it can be, so this thing can be in any order. Jesus. I mean, at this point, I want to see what we got, right? But I want to see it just for, you know, fun. But if it's gonna take like 1 hour to load, it's a bit crazy. I think whenever you see the name Megascan, you should run away. Run! Ah, he moved. He moved to rope. So he moved down here, but we don't know how many others are there. The cool part of it is the time for loading is nothing with the time you take for breaking the big geometry of it. The big, I mean, to downsample the big geometry is very easy. We just decimate it, but then we will have to retexture it, obviously. But because I assume that some of those will also be giant textures, right? Like insanely big textures. Probably this 70 megabytes, right? Yeah, this 70 megabyte, this one is a texture. You see that it starts with T. So that is the diffuse and the normal map of one texture. So there is 76 megabyte for one texture. And yeah, killing polygons is fairly easy. It is ridiculous anyway. I mean, I'm happy that I'm going through it because I reinforce my feeling that we cannot use any Megascan or any Nanite stuff, right? Is really unusable. Imagine waiting this time, you know, every time you change something. I mean, do you need what? You need a supercomputer to run this. You need an NVIDIA factory to run this. And it can go on for another half an hour, right? So we don't know, there is no indication of where it is. Now is in the middle of this ones, modular bricks, right? It's doing modular bricks ruins kit, so it's doing this stuff, which is another 100 megabytes, 60, 60, 60. These are SM, so these are static meshes of 114 megabytes, right? So one mesh, 114 megabytes. So ridiculous, really. Absolutely ridiculous. Now for the other packages, I think we got this one, Dragon Rise, right? Which is actually fairly small. Gothic Temple, Isometric World. I think these are the three that we need to look at. Asset Zoo, Display Curve, Shadow Box. The fact that there is no percentage is kind of ridiculous. I mean, it's always staying at 95, right? So he should know it because he has a list of all the files he needs to read. So he could just give you at least number of meshes to be completed, right? I mean, here the only thing you see 0 waiting for static mesh to be ready, 0 out of 1, right? So, and I don't know if this will fit into my memory, by the way. I mean, we have a lot of memory, but we have 64 gigabytes, but it may not be enough. It may not be enough. We are already at 44 gigabytes and it's going up. Only a real editor at the moment is 19 gigabytes of RAM. 20 gigabytes now. Ridiculous. We will wait. I want to see what we get, right? Maybe it will be super nice. I know. I mean, hopefully. If he's also if he's also bad, then no, I think it would be super nice for sure. But I think it would be super nice after a relight, right? Or if you use Lumen for dynamic global illumination and come on. The problem is that we put in the same project also the other 3 packages, so we have to wait this to finish. By the way, I don't understand what are we preloading, right? So like after it does this job, do you think that it's done once and forever, or do you think that every time you launch it is doing this? So is it saving? Let me see if it's resaving. Now it's 520, right? In theory, it went through this directory. No, it didn't do anything to this. It didn't change the date. It didn't change the date. So it's actually only loading. It's not doing anything. So you will have to redo it the next time we start this project. Which is absolutely ridiculous. Here there is the one that is doing now, which is a drain cover. There is a mesh of 75 megabytes and a texture of 60 megabytes. Also, I don't understand why is preloading all of this that maybe I will never use. Ma. Bah. Boh. Bah. Very puzzled. Very puzzled here. Come on. Limestone rubble. Come on, limestone rubble. How many limestone rubble you have? 3? Yes, 3 limestone. Come on. Now he's doing quarry. He's doing quarry cliff. I mean, he's moving on, because he doesn't have infinite directories, but definitely there are quite a bit, like 40 or so. No, 125. Holy shit. There is 125. Okay. Ah, wait. Something happened. Something happened. Something happened. Because it was the default scene, right? So since it was the default scene, it was like loading it immediately. But now we will have another shader compile, I'm pretty sure. Now we will have another shader compile. Now he's preparing something, preparing mesh distance fields, 282 to go. Do you think I can move already, or? I can move. I can look around. Yeah, all these white things that you see are actually objects like cameras or lights, right? Lights, sequences, and this kind of thing. So there's a nice stair, actually. Is it a stair or a bridge? It's a bridge. There's a bridge of some kind. Look at how many lights they put in a single place. Look at this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 lights in this small space. I think these projects are like, you know, are like trying to break the current limitations, right? Or anyway, they are demonstrating technology beyond what is currently the state of the art. So they are really, I mean, yeah, if I go closer, this rock is very nice, okay. But if I need to ship, you know, 25 gigabytes only for this piece of land, it is actually a bit crazy. I mean, it's a very nice scene. I cannot say no. Right? There is dust coming down, and Yeah, it's pretty cool, but seems to be a bit too much. Hello, hello, who joined? Hello, Cool Calm. Hey, thank you for the follow. You are the follower number 863. I would like to reach 900, but it seems to be very, very hard. Okay, I'm just waiting this thing to finish the shader compilation. Is there something falling down? Actually, there is. There was something falling down. Oh, there. Let me go max FPS 30, so at least we don't eat more. Bling bling. I mean, it's very nice. I cannot say no, right? It's still compiling. It's still preparing meshes. 40 to go. I mean, it's insane. I mean, wow, look at these rocks falling down, bro. Can you do it again? Can this rock fall down again one more time? Yeah, they are there, look. Boom. Also, all these bridges are very, very nice, I have to say. I mean, yeah, the quality is insane, but wow. It is a location, boys. Oh wow, what is that rock that is like held? Do you think this rock will actually stay the way it is? I don't think so, but fine. Here we have like a Sauron tower. It is actually very nice. Well, I have to say there is a lot of stuff in here, right? So more than probably what I was expecting. So there is quite a bit of geometry and things. I think looking up here is pretty cool. I really like this. It's very nice. I cannot say no. Okay, I think it's done. Should we click on play and see what happens? There may be a cinematic, so maybe we can play in a new editor window and see what happens, if my PC explodes or if we see something. We can't move. There is no cinematic. But yeah, that's the result, boys. That's the result. Well, I would say it's impressive. Just a few chains. I mean, it's definitely very nice. I mean, it's even too much, but yeah. I cannot go outside. No. Collision is on. Cannot go outside. Money, money. Look at that. Oh wow. Oh wow. Well, there is a view. I mean, if you think that this is real time, right? This is real time. I mean, for sure I don't have a lot of FPS at the moment, but this is actually very nice. I mean, I think it's worth the wait, if I can say, right? So we waited a lot, but it's definitely worth the wait. Let's continue on this road. Are we back to where I was? No, it's a different place. It's actually a different place. I like the green. I don't know how they do these things, but I think that these things are probably the 60 megabyte textures. Well, it's very cool anyway. Very, very cool. Very cool. Oh wow, here we are completely outside. In this island. Looking at the sea. Well, I think I understand why it's 25 gigabytes, considering the size and the detail and the fact that every rock, has an insane detail. So yeah. So what I wanted to get, mistakes were made. What I wanted to get some of this ruined walls, right? But definitely not at this resolution, right? So we cannot put any of them. And also, I don't think I like them too much at the end. So they are very specific for this view. So for this scenario, so I don't think I'm gonna reuse anything in here, but I think it was nice seeing it, right? I think it was very nice to see it, to see how much you can stretch technology, right? To I mean, I can toggle the wireframe, but I think if we toggle the wireframe, my PC may explode. You want to try? If I do show wireframe. No, it's not even doing it. Show wireframe didn't do anything. I don't know. Anyway, pretty impressive. I mean, if you go close, the quality, well, here not too much, but in other places the quality is very high. Oops, they left a tree like in an impossible place. These wooden things, very nice. Okay, I think I've seen enough, and it's definitely very nice, but completely unusable. So congratulations, but nothing that we can really use. This door is kind of nice, but again, I think would be nearly impossible to use as is. So Also, these stairs are insane. If you look at the dirt, right? If you look at the dirt on the stairs, these are all modeled, right? There is 3D, right? These rocks are 3D rocks. So, it's insane. Look at the dirt, right? And the sand. Wow. Wow. Okay. Nice. We cannot use any of that. We cannot use any of this. Completely useless. I mean, I like these beams, by the way. I like these beams. But yeah, you see that they are made in a very weird way. So these are multiple pieces, right? And it seems that I cannot even move them, by the way. Yeah, these are made of multiple... I don't know why. You have multiple pieces, one on top of each other, by the way. There is a single piece. Oh, there is something on front. Yeah, there is something in front. These are probably all the layers of effects, right? So you cannot get to the geometry because there are layers of effect in front. Yeah, but it is the thing. Yeah. So look at the chains, for example. Chains are chain. Let me just look at this chain for a second. So this chain, what is this? Is SM spike chain. Where do I see the SM spike chain? Okay. So only this small piece of chain, right? Is is 9-eyed object with 97,000 triangles. You cannot even see the wireframe while you are in nanite, right? Because it's a it's kind of interesting anyway. It's kind of interesting. So, but yeah, imagine designing this. So they actually scanned it, right? So all this stuff is scanned, I think. So at least I assume. So they scanned it somehow. Okay, so can we use any of this? I would say no. Let me see this. So it looks like someone manually positioned this thing anyway. Which is insane if you think about it. Wooden board 02. Anyway, fine. I'm looking a bit around, you know, to see how they do things, and just trying to understand a bit how these are made. Wow, the quality on this one is insane. The quality of this material is insane. It's only a 2K material, by the way. Very nice. Okay, now moving to the other. I think this one we cannot reuse anything. I mean, it was nice to download it just to see, but what we want to do, we want to check. We want to check this isometric world, right? Demo, blueprint, character, cursor. I don't know. Sky Temple, map, demo. You want to save? No, I don't want to save anything. Yeah, well, it was nice looking around anyway. It was kind of nice. I think one day games will be like this, right? But you really need better computers to run this in a multiplayer game, I think. Okay, this one is way simpler, right? So it's like the whole thing is 400 megabytes, so it's way simpler. It's a bit of a weird texturing, actually. They decided to make it in pieces like that. It's a pretty shitty idea. So they are basically reusing the same rock over and over, right? So it's not a single mesh, is dozens and dozens of separate meshes. And oh my god. Really? Okay. Every block is a separate thing. So it's really made in blocks. And also this is made in blocks. Okay, well, also this is made in blocks. Tell me no. No, it is a single piece at least. It is a single piece. Now, do we see any value in these pieces? Do we see any value in these pieces? I mean, they are reasonable, right? This guy is 800 triangles. So it's very reasonable. It's a very reasonable piece, yeah. I have to say. And it looks pretty good. Well, when seen from distance, when you see from this distance, it looks very nice. Now, if you go close, is looking kind of bad, right? But let me see why. Yeah, I think because they reused. Yeah. I mean, it's a 2K texture, but you know, one rock is this small piece, right? So even if you have a 2K texture, but it's an atlas like that, you are going to have a pretty low resolution. I mean, we can retexture those, right? So like we can take these pieces and retexture them. I'm just thinking, do I want to do it or not? These statues with the wings. These statues with the wings like angels. We don't have angels in our world, unfortunately. This kind of temple is not bad. I'm trying to understand what we can reuse, guys. 1152. It's pretty good, actually. It's actually very nice. The problem is, can we relate this to anything in our world, right? That is, I think that's the big question. Because like this circle, it's kind of cool actually. It's very cool. It's very good geometry. It's very well made. It's very reusable. It's very nice. It's very, very nice. But oh wow, I can walk with a character. Holy moly. That's insane. I'm walking with a mouse. Can I jump down? No. I cannot. I don't know how he calculates the movement, but it's very nice. It's like an isometric view. Very nice. I think I'm tempted, yes. I'm tempted to reuse some of these pieces. The only problem I have is that yeah, I'm tempted to reuse some of these pieces. The problem I have is that there is not enough I mean, we can create some additional variations in case. Because yeah, like to do this upper part of the temple, they had to do it this way, right? With all these pieces, and each of these pieces is 1000. But it's okay. I mean, the resolution, the poly count is very reasonable. It's very reasonable. I mean, it looks busy, but it's not so busy, right? So it's okay. I think the poly count is very reasonable. So we can use it. We can use it. The question is, do we want to use it? Do we want to use it, right? That's the problem. Is the color is really shit, I have to say. When you go close, it's really bad. When you stay far, it's good, but when you go close, is really, really, really bad. So I think the geometry is nice, but the textures and everything else is kind of so-so. And also there are no arches, right? There are no arches. The only arches that we have are the circle, right? So that's the only. So there are some cliffs. So for the meshes, right? There is this. There are some cliffs that they reuse like millions of times to create the bottom. There is some foliage, which actually is not bad at all, I have to say. This foliage is actually very cool. Oh wow, okay, I understand why it's very cool. 73,000 triangles. GG, bro. 73,000 triangles for this shit. Now that I know that it's 73,000, I'm like, why? Okay, well, no, that is not usable, obviously. That is obviously broken, right? These are very weird. It's kind of a mix of different stuff. I think but this circle is super cool. The quality is bad, but the circle itself is super cool. I think it's cool also thanks to the texture though, because you see the texture is so different from piece to piece that it makes it very nice. We will have to retexture this most likely, unfortunately. She's kind of annoying, but super nice. I really like it. This bell is insane. So we have that. Then we have some ground blocks like Minecraft. Some ground Minecraft blocks, which are not really interesting. Because this one is like 1,000 triangle for this small block. I mean, it's really, really, really bad. I don't like it. I don't need it. There are some with this. Then there are these runes thingies like this. Which is kind of nice actually. 300 triangles well used, I would say. It's very nice. That's one which is a bit of a weird thing, but also this one is pretty cool. This one is pretty cool. You know what I'm thinking? I'm thinking if every race should have a different. Well, that would be insane, right? That would be insane. Because these ones, you know, they could be similar to the one that we have for the alien in their home world. In the valley of the temples, right? Where they have that valley where they have all the monoliths and the inscriptions, and this would be fantastic for that. Absolutely great. Absolutely great. And I think also the circle would be nice next to this one. Now we'll have probably to retexture it, which is kind of annoying. But and here there are different circles. I'm very tempted, but at the same time, then there are some sculptures with very reasonable poly count. 1,000 for this. 1,000 for this. I think is good. But the texture is super bad. The texture is really, I mean, it's really squares all over, right? So you can use it from distance, right? From distance is very nice. Like if you look at it from here, it's perfect. But you have to be far away. Then there are some statues. Unfortunately, they have wings. If it didn't have wings, I could have used them actually. But they have wings. And it's very bad. We don't have wings in our. I mean, we have wings, but different wings. So this one's unless you say that this is a Klyros, right? But there is 3,000 polygons. I mean, it's a bit on the high end, but it's fine. I mean, it's okay. No, it's very good, I would say, because it's a complex model, right? So. Okay, so let's see. And that's it pretty much. These are the pieces, right? There's no other pieces here. So let's see the pieces in the Gothic temple. Gothic temple. Gothic temple. Gothic temple. Bam bam. By the way, I bought a new connector for the microphone. Hopefully it will simplify a bit the volume setup. So it's basically a preamplifier of the microphone that connects directly to the microphone. It's made by Shure, which is the same the same company we use. I mean, the same brand of the microphone itself. So okay, now here is a very different style. Can we play this map? It is a very different style. Static mesh multiple values? What? Is this a group? Maybe it's a group. Yeah. Oh my god. Okay. Oh my god, it's done in pieces like this. These are all different meshes, boys. Holy fuck. When you think you have something usable, right? Immediately you see that it's not usable. But fine. 7,000 polygons for this. 7,000 polygons. I mean, if I make it a full wall, then yes. If this is a wall instead of being an altar, then yeah, could use that. But it's very rigged into this winter view. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. Ay, 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 ay. They do it multi-material. Very nice. There are small smiley faces here. Very nice material. Very nice material. It's done in layers for sure. You see that you have multiple layers of snow and blend, so you can actually remove the snow if you want. So it's completely is made of different layers, which is very nice. Wow. Yeah, anyway, whoever did this for sure he knew what he was doing. I like this one actually. The problem will be for us that we basically have to retexture all these pieces, right? Because they are using completely different setups, right? That we don't. Nearly 2,000. 2,000? Doesn't look 2,000. It doesn't look 2,000, but okay. Maybe it is. Maybe it has some inner geometry or something, because I don't know. Interesting. So also here there is not much, right? So it's repetition that wins. So they are basically creating, right, things repeated a million times and making it in pieces. But in terms of reusable geometry, there are some interesting ones like this one, maybe this one that we could use and put it into a composition. I think the rocks, I don't care. Tombs, we don't care. Longa vita. I mean, there are some interesting pieces, that's for sure. Wow. Wow, can we use this? 13,000, shit. 13,000, I see. I mean, we can use it at 13,000. We can put it in if we want. I mean, this one could be, right? Could be usable. This one could be usable. Obviously with a different texture, but it could be usable actually. The only question is, because I wanted to do this one is not bad. This one is not bad at all. Sorry, where is the monk here? I didn't see him. Ah, it's probably down here. No. Ah, I see. Ah, he's here on this pedestal. Yeah. He's here on this pedestal. Well. You know what? I think I like the scene. The problem is The problem is a bit the way it is built, right? Because it is built in a very heavy, I mean, like every one of these pieces is separate, right? And so I will have to recreate the wall thing, and each one of those, right? This is all the rocks, so you have to basically recreate the you have to recreate the wall thing piece by piece, but which is kind of annoying, right? But I think I really like the composition. So what I'm thinking, right? What I'm thinking is, can we duplicate this level 1 second? And can we duplicate this level? What is this level? This level is Gothic Temple. Oh, why? There are more pieces here. Are these the pieces? They look slightly different, but probably they are. The thing that I really don't like are these columns. I think these columns are too much of a special style, right? That is not really compatible with our world. Okay, let me try something. Let me try to duplicate this level, because I think there is stuff in this level that we can use for one or more, right? One or more of the islands. What is this overview map? No, don't save anything, please. I think the overview is usually just the list of all the items one next to each other. Yeah, exactly. Because he has his own pillar. These are kind of broken ones. I prefer these ones. With simple, exactly, like these ones. I prefer these ones, yes. These trees also are very nice, by the way. I mean, here is a bit weird, actually, but... yeah, they're a bit weird when you go close. When you stay far away, I mean, all these things are... this snow material is super cool. Okay, let me try to duplicate this level 1 second and we see what happens, okay? So we will have an area, right, which is pretty much flat, right? and I think that, I mean, I kind of like the actually I think I like this stair. But my problem is that I cannot have the stair composed like this, right? Because it's, well, unless we put it in the distance. So there will be no trees, that's for sure. There will be no tombs, that's for sure. I think this guy standing on this thing is a bit weird. But what I need there were some without I think it would be nice to see it without, but I think that the middle, so the no, I don't understand. I don't understand why we had. Probably there are textures with snow and without snow. So probably the snow layer can be removed completely. No, because in the other level there were the columns without any snow, right? And I wanted to understand how that happens. Oh wow. Holy moly, that's insanely big. Interesting. Not doable, but still interesting somehow. Should be more ruined though. I don't know about the stair anyway. I don't know about the stair. But I think that these two blocks are pretty good. $10K. I want to understand how it was possible that we had in the test level the materials without right, like this, right? What material is this using? MI Gothic Arc 01. So it's probably removing the snow. Because there is no snow. Why there is no snow? Huh? I mean, in theory there is snow, but I think there is a layer of something. Yeah, there is a complex calculation probably on how the snow should, yeah, how the snow should go on it. Oh my god, Jesus. Bricks texture called. Yeah, so it's built in 3 million layers, this thing. Yeah. So it's I mean, you can try to simplify it, but definitely. Oh, they're using the RMA like we do. The only thing that I'm missing a bit of decoration. And I don't like those columns. Okay, I think I have a good idea. I have something in mind, so that I'm putting the pieces together in my mind to see what we could build, right? But I think some of these pieces could be very useful. I don't know about the textures, unfortunately, but some of these pieces can be very nice. I think we can use them. Now, so we had, is this all or we had more? We had this Gothic temple. We had the isometric world where we found, yes, all those, yes. There is the isometric world. There was a third one though, no? Dragon Rise, yeah, this one, Dragon Rise. Exactly, maps. Temple Dragon. The only question is, when the player is walking to the island, right? When the player walks to the island, do we want to have the setup of the island already there or not, right? Because we have seen that with the sequences, I can basically add geometry that is not present in the level and just warp it in, right? Just teleport it in and but I think what I'm thinking is that I would like to have at least a setup, right? At least a minimal setup, right? Including some walls and such, and then we can create the scene into that setup. That is what I'm thinking. So basically, every island will have a kind of scenography. How do you say it in English? Choreography? No, I don't. Why? You say scenography the same way, okay? Like in Italian, it's scenografia, which is very similar. So to having a kind of a scenography, you know, in how do you read it?
Scenography.
Scenography. So there is kind of giving the background, right? A bit of a background, but it's leaving the center empty, and then in the center we can warp in the pieces, right? What happened now? Uh-oh. We broke it. It's not loading, my boys. So what I'm saying is that this is an island, right? This is an island, and there will be the connection between the islands. But I would like to have a minimum. I would like to have here a minimum setup, right? With some, you know, arches and stairs, so some arches and stairs and things, right? And yeah, maybe some stairs or whatever that goes anywhere, it goes nowhere really, right? It goes like into the nothingness, and then another one here, another one here. Then maybe we can have the statue. Maybe the statue, if you really want, we can have it as well. But this will basically be the scenography of the place, and then in that place we will play the sequence, right? So we will add. So when the sequence finishes, you are just left with the ruins, right? That is what I'm thinking. I don't know how much. I mean, I don't know, for example, if the monk should be part of the initial setup or not. Probably not, right? Probably the monk will be teleported in. Oh wow. Holy moly. That is weird, huh? I think a bridge will be very nice. A bridge like this. I don't know how much, you know, geometry we have here, but a bridge like this would be very nice. Maybe not. Oh wow, this is very, 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 very nice. Is this geometry? It is. It is geometry. I mean, that thing obviously we cannot use, right? This thing we cannot use, but and the throne we cannot use, but holy moly. Oh wow. Oh nice. Oh nice. This ones I want. This ones I want. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. The problem is, did they went like crazy with the poly count or not? Like Like this window, right? What is this window? Is a single block? Wow, it's a single block. Okay, well. There are a lot of very nice pieces here. The problem is they are too much. Wow. 1 million vertexes in this thing. GG, bro. GG! I mean, we don't need all of this, right? So what I'm thinking is that maybe we need just this piece, right? So we need this piece, making it be ruined, and that's it. Oh, wow. They really went crazy with this thing. They really went crazy. They went crazy. Yeah, but this is a very good one. We can fix it. I think we can fix it. I really like this window tiles. I don't know how they... Is it a single... but it's done. Okay, I see. It's okay, but it's just usable on that particular window, right? So they didn't do the full... No. Yeah. Fuck. Why? Why you cannot just have the full texture, you know, without this empty parts, and then you apply it? It's the same, but it's more reusable, right? Why you have to do it this way? Why? But anyway, fine. We can paint in between maybe and try to get a glass. But I think a glass like this would be very nice. Would be very nice. I really like this thing. So, yeah, the problem is that it's too much, right? It's too much. So, let me just see the differences 1 second between SM Wall 1, SM Wall 2. They have different sizes. Yeah, but for what for what we need, I think that this bottom part is more than enough. This part is even too elaborate. I think that this bottom part is probably fine. Okay, let me try a few things. Oh no, wait. Let me see the railing. The railing is what? 41,000 polygons nanite? Shit. No. This one is super broken. So this one is not really usable. I mean, we can... I never exported a nanite. I don't know exactly what happens, right? It's actually very cool, but... it's very cool. Very cool. Very, very cool. But maybe we can do it with less than that, right? Maybe we can... Okay, let me try... Where do we put it? We put it inside of this? Yeah, maybe we put it inside this for now, and then we will see what to do with it. Boys, if we have to create complete new geometry and a new setting and everything, right? It will take time. I mean, it's not something you say, oh, it's done, right? I mean, take time, my boys. We take time, but that's fine. We can do it. We can do it. We can do it. Oh wow. This thing, bro. It's like 20 million polygons. Okay, my idea is to take only these pieces, right? Maybe with a bit of a column, but just a piece, and then break it here, like if it's broken, and maybe create two variations of it, with one that is bigger and one that is smaller, and broken, right? I'm thinking if I need this bottom part, probably not. So let me start by doing this. Boom. Deleted. Don't need any of that. Now, this, I don't know why it's all sharp everywhere, but let me hide the sharp a second because I think it's very distracting. Yeah. So these little monsters here at the bottom, I think they are completely useless. So I would probably just remove them, right? So I think they are completely useless. And if we want, we can have a bit of an ending, right? So that it looks nicer than this, because at the moment I understand it's probably not the nicest finish, right? But unfortunately. I mean, we could do just something like that at least makes it a bit more reasonable, right, in terms of ending. Or yeah, but I don't want I don't want those little monsters there, right? It's too much. No, this doesn't really work. Hello, hey, Video Nomad. Hey, thank you for the sub. 12 months. 1 year. Wow, that's cool. Very nice. Don't understand exactly what I'm looking at here, but like if I do this, it doesn't work. Why doesn't it work? Ah, because it's not cut in the middle. Yeah, but it's fine. I think we can leave it like this, and and here we can have a bit of a spiky thingy. I mean, consider it is something you're gonna see once and kind of in the background, right? So it's not really something that you are going to see continuously in the game. It's kind of a background thing for right? Now, is this the same level as this? I have no idea. Probably not. But it's fine. So the idea would be if we create and You know, the problem will be to do it broken, right? Because to do it broken seems easy, but it's not. But it's not easy. So I basically would like to have this part kind of broken, right? And I think we can have only one piece, by the way. I think that 2 pieces is too much, so I will duplicate this. So I will probably do something like probably do, and I don't want to have the 3 columns. Oh, it's not selecting that. Why? These pieces are not together. Seems that these pieces are not together, boys. Kind of annoying. There is something missing there. Wait, let me do a first run of merge by distance and see what happens. Okay, 1000 vertices removed. It's exactly the same. Probably. No, I want to keep. Oh fuck! No, I want to keep the left the column. Can I do this? I think I can. Okay. No. Arrgh. Okay, let's do it piece by piece. I think it's the simplest. I don't know why there are so many duplicated things here, but it seems that this geometry is not clean at all, right? There are multiple instances of the same. GG. Why? Don't understand what is going on here. Let's hide this 1 second so it doesn't get into the way. Why I cannot select that? Is this a kind of an instance of something? No. So what? Is this a ghost? I cannot select. I cannot select the faces. I can only select the vertices, which is very, very strange, but fine. Like if there are no faces. Probably because before I did. Okay, fine. It's my fault as usual. I did delete face only, and delete face only is keeping the vertices for whatever reason. So it's kind of a weird delete. Okay, so if we take this piece, right? I think my point is to take, yeah, my point is to take this piece and yeah, this is just a simplification to avoid having that weird that I didn't want to have, right? That weird ending. So it's just a simplification. Okay. May not be the best, but it's good enough, I think. Okay, so now that we have this piece that actually I kind of like, right? The complexity is to make it, and I think, I mean, do we want to have 2 pieces, or I think we want to have 1 piece. So basically only 1 piece, right? So I delete everything here. So 1 piece. Now this is double-sided, which I don't know if we really need. Yes and no. I mean, or we copy this column, this, yeah, let's do that. Because I think that if he ends with this column, I think it makes more sense. So he ends with the same column or not? I think so. So let's try to do this. Again, I don't know what is happening here. I don't know why it's not selecting. But probably because seam, probably because I selected seam instead of normal. I don't know, whatever. Okay, so we delete that, and then we reuse this instead, right? So that we have. Why is doing this? What is the problem between this and this? It's not the same material. It's impossible. Because it is separate. Okay. Okay, now it's not separate anymore. Did I do damages? No. I don't think so. No, I don't think I did damages. Okay, now it seems to be properly. Okay, so I think that this will be our base piece, right? And geometry wise is very, very reasonable. So we are speaking of wow, 21,000. Holy shit. Okay, it's fine. I mean, we can have 21,000. I don't know why so much. Well, the reason is that it's double-faced, and all of this is actually modeled, right? So all these small things are all modeled. So, but fine. I mean, fine. I was not expecting 21,000 actually. I was expecting a bit less, but where is putting all these 1,000 thingies? Just trying to understand if there is any duplication. But no, it looks like there's no duplication. It's really the way it is. 21,000. 21,000. Like this wall column, how much is it? This wall column is 2K. So there is 2K, 2K is 4,000. And this is basically nothing. This is nothing. There is 1K. There is 2K. Yeah, this one. These circles are very heavy, actually. Yeah, this thing are easily. Yeah, these circles are very heavy. I don't understand if they are heavy because they have duplicate stuff or not, but probably not. It's just that they are heavy because they are very detailed, right? So, but it's okay. I mean, it's a big build, it's a big thing, so we can We can live with 21k. Let's live with that. No, 13k. Wait, 13k. Okay, 13k. I like it more. Why was saying 21? No, 13 is good. 13 is good. Okay, so if now we save this, right, and so this would be our base object, and we will duplicate it because there is the one that is clean, right? Is intact. So that is the intact version of it. Now we duplicate it. We hide our intact, and we will create a kind of a broken, like a broken version of it, right? So the broken version may contain may have, you know, this whole piece broken, right? So to do that, I don't know if it's easier to cut. I think I have to bisect. I think if I bisect, the problem of bisect, can I bisect the whole mesh but with multiple because if I just do knife, it's not enough, right? So if I just try to knife the geometry, it's not enough. I need to. So I need a boolean, right? Yeah, I think I need a boolean. It's the only way. So I create the crack in a shape, and then I put it on top of this, and then I crack it. Right? Is this the way to do it? Probably. But then it will, yeah, but it's good because it will also give me the Okay, I see. Is there an easier way to break an object? So for example, right, we put it here. So how much we want to break? How much we want to break? I think it would be nice to break a piece of a window, but I don't know if it's very easy. Because anyway. So if we I don't think we need all of this, but fine, it's the same. So if we go in this view, right, and we say, oh, it's broken this way, right, and then we say, oh, it's broken this way, this way. I think we don't need any of that, by the way. It's broken this way. It's broken this way. Like this way and this way, right? So it's broken like this. It is enough. Yeah, we may do multiple pieces, right? I'm thinking though, if we can break it more than that. So if we break it, like if we do this, and then I say, oh, I want a boolean between this and this, right? And there is my broken one, so I can destroy it because I have the other one. So if I add my boolean, generate boolean, and I say that the object I have to do is this guy, yep, and I want a difference, yep, and now I apply this, and now I delete my guy. What? What? Huh? Didn't really do it. Didn't do what we wanted to do. Wait, let me try again. So I have this object, right? And on this one I add a boolean. Now the problem is that this may not be closed, right? So like at the top, this thing is open. So I don't know if he understands the... yeah, that could be a problem. So I think that first I need to actually close this object. So I need to close the... I think I have to. So I have to close it this way. Close it this way. I need to close it this way. Because if he's open, I think he's not capable of doing it. I have no idea why this is the way it is. Yeah, I should have done this in the original though. Fuck. Because I think if he's open, it doesn't understand what is subtracting, right? I think it does not understand what is subtracting. Exactly. Okay, so like this is kind of closed. Or at least it's more closed than before. Because I think the why this thing is different from one side to the other? That's super stupid. No. What is the point of having the two sides of different height? You serious? So the two sides are different. That's ridiculous. Okay, anyway. I mean, they are different for whatever stupid reason. Huh? It's not connected. It is not connected. No. I mean, this model seems good, but it's not. It's still a bit broken. But fine. Yeah, the problem is if I do a face here, it will cut off, but it's okay. We can do that. Of that we have to do the same on this side as well. Well, here we have a bigger problem. I think this is just a decorative thingy. Probably. But anyway, let me at least close this and we see. Huh? Yeah, this model is a bit weird. Come on, what is still open? Bro, I selected that. No, I didn't. Okay. No. Die, 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 die. I mean, now we should be definitely more closed, right, than before. Hopefully. There are still few places like this, right, which is a bit of a piece that is not connected to anything. So, but just the border. I mean, I can easily close this part. But then the vertical one, I don't know how to close it because there is no corresponding other face, right? So I can close this. And I can do the same on this side. Right? But then this part is not as solid. Okay, so this becomes our new what? What happened? I don't know, sometimes the selection is a bit weird. Okay, so I like this thing. So this will be our new integral, right? Because intact, because actually, so I will delete the intact, I will rename this intact, I will duplicate it, and so now we have a new broken, a new one that we need to break, right? Broken. Okay. So now if I get my cube again, which is my cutter basically, right? And I try to cut the broken one, right? So if you want to cut it this way, do you think now it will work better because at least it's all closed or no? Yeah, it seems it worked probably a bit better. Let's see. No, but I don't understand. When you say difference, why the outside and the inside are... Why? No, it's not working, boys. It's not cutting. If I do intersect, I mean, it must be difference, right? It must be this object, right? This object minus this object. So what the fuck? Hole tolerant. Let's try a hole tolerant. Maybe better. Very nice. Okay, so it actually worked. Yeah. This was the idea, right? So that this thing is so it is like a broken version of the thingy. Yeah. So now, okay, that is pretty nice. Now you may say, why you want it broken? Well, I want it broken because anyways, it should look like a ruin, right? It should not look like a new thing. So let me try to export this and see what happens. So if now I go here, right, and I re-import it, it will not have the... Oh wow, the import screen is completely different in 5.5. I don't know what it did here. I re-imported a bunch of materials that I really didn't want to, but fine. Why? You just assigned random materials to... I don't know why I imported the materials. We don't want any of these materials, actually. We want to use the same materials of this guy. Right? We have too many things open. Okay, so this two, that one is derived, no, it's not derived from this. It's derived from this. So in theory, the wow, so many textures, bros. I don't know why so many, but fine. M-trim. I think in our version we use less. M-wall is this. Then we have a pillar. And I don't know if I'm gonna use exactly these materials, maybe not, right? The glass is super cool. Ah, it's glass 02. Trim 8. What is trim 8? M trim 8? M trim 8. I don't have an M trim 8. Probably it's the same, it's just duplicated, most likely. Yeah, it's just the bottom, so this one can be merged into a single material actually. Okay, now, yeah, there is that problem, obviously. There is this problem because the glass have been, right, yeah. And also here we don't have, but I think it looks very nice. I think it actually looks super nice, super nice. Super nice. Super nice. Yeah, to fix this, we need to basically change the texture and paint it in the places where it's not painted, which is a bit stupid. I mean, they did it in a way that should not be done that way, but they did it anyway. So they did it this way, right? So this texture is actually broken. Unfortunately. Do we have GIMP open? No. Yup. And it is only one piece, right? How many of these pieces we need? I don't know, but we may need a few. We may need a few. Now, I think we can have... what I'm thinking is that we have... we may reuse some of the pieces, right? Yeah, we may reuse some of the pieces. I don't know why this thing is so annoying that you cannot type the URL. I mean the URL, the location, right? Cannot type the location. I don't know why. Cannot type the location here. So I basically have to search. Right? I have to search that location manually. Jesus. Fine. So it's under G. 5-4 projects, Megascan. Okay, and this is Gothic Temple. No, it's under content and it's Glass 01. Okay, nice. So now we need to do a bit of a work here because we need to basically fix this to be as this. Well, here is probably simple because we can just copy. Yeah, the problem is there is another color. Yep. It's another color, my boys. It's another color. So if I do this, I actually fix it, but this color will be broken, right? So we also have to mask it somehow, because this color now is broken. And what a fun thing to do. This color is what? You think it's this color? Maybe. That color, maybe this color. So we will do what? We will just mask it this way. I don't know why they did it the way they did it. Cannot really understand why. No, please. Okay, he allows me to do it anyway. Ouch. Actually, it's not that color because it's more of a pinky. So I think it's more like this guy, actually. Yeah, the problem is that the core. No, I have to start from the corner. No, I have to start from the corner. There's no way. I have to start from the corner, I think. Okay, I think it's fine. We have to do this everywhere. Oh my god, Jesus. Yeah, we have to do this everywhere, like here. It is because we removed those things, right? You may say, why you removed them? Well, I didn't like them. This is why I removed them. I didn't like them. Do we have a pink like that? Probably not. No, we don't. It is all unique colors. No! It's all unique colors? Holy shit. Hey, broski. It's all unique colors. We can try with this, but I don't think it will work. No, in fact, it's not working. It's not working at all. Shit. Shit. Well. Well. Then we go with technique number 2. Technique number 2 is to do this. Technique number 2 is to do this. And then colorize it. GG. Right. Yeah, which is probably a better idea anyway. The only problem is the... But I think we can... Okay. What a fun job. What a fun job I decided to do. I think that's enough, by the way, right? Because we have... is it enough or no? No, probably not. Because... because this will be kind of visible, huh? Be kind of visible, maybe. No. Fuck it. I think it was better the technique of cutting the piece and recoloring. I think it was so much better compared to the clone. I think the clone is... it's kind of a so-so technique. But anyway, somehow we managed to... No, no, don't do that. No. Okay, fuck. Well, this is white, so this one we can clone without any issue, actually, I think. Okay, it was easy. For once. I don't know. But I like this glass. This glass is very cool. I really like it. Well, this one is basically this color, right? So if I... yeah, I think it is. They don't really finish properly. I don't know. It seems that they are not finished. They are not perfectly symmetrical, right? They are a bit weird. Like this one is finishing like here. I don't know. But anyway. Nice. Nice. And this part pretty much the same. So at this point we have to use this piece, guys. It's not a test anymore. I mean, considering the amount of work that I'm putting into it, we have to use it. Right? So it's no more oh, maybe we're gonna use it, maybe not. I mean, considering what I'm doing now, I think it's kind of required that we use it. No? Okay. You will never notice. You will never notice that, my boys. Why is so dark here? Like he's burned. Not like that. I think these burns are too much. Okay, we remove some burns. Also this one. Look at how Look at how bad it is. Why? No, I fucked up. Ah, GG. I need a place where is like this. Okay. I have it. Okay. Okay, the last piece, the last piece. We are nearly there, boys. Don't worry, don't worry. We are there, we are there. Don't be scared. We are doing this. We are doing this, boys. Don't worry, don't worry. Okay. And now here is a bit of a fuck up, but it's okay. Here there is the column anyway, so I think that I think it will be fine. Okay, this is our updated thingy. Which works on our modified model. I cannot re-import. Why I cannot re-import? What? 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 Well, we will just create a new one then. If I cannot re-import it, we create a new one, and magically, boom! Now it works, my boys. There's a bit of this blackness here, which is kind of annoying, but fine. Now it works and is broken. Very cool. I like this piece a lot. So I think this one we are really gonna use. So in our island, right, there would be this piece. Now I don't know what to do with the side, because the side is, but I think we will probably use this color, right? And so to do that, we have to actually UV map this shit somehow. Is it in pieces here? What? Because it's just a small piece there. No, what I don't understand is this? Ah, yes, it is. So all this is one chunk. Yeah, all this is one chunk. So if I texture it, I have to texture it all, otherwise it will look stupid. Okay. Why is not? Ah, because we don't have a color here. Good point. Let me take, so is this, okay. Well, but that is what? That is this, without the border or with the border? Seems to be with the border. Since we have a border there, that is not very nice. So this trim, there is a bit of complexity. Okay, we will do this part, right? Now to catch that part exactly, no, this part is larger. Yeah, it would be nice to have the... By the way, the trim and trim 3 are identical materials. So in theory, if I select all the trim 3... Which, by the way, it's 0. 0 faces? What do you mean? Trim 3, 0 faces? Okay. Trim 3, 0 faces. No, it's that part. It's not 0 faces, it's this part. What do you mean? Ah, because it's a trim 3 and a trim 8. I see. So if I select all the trim 8 and I assign it to trim normal, and then I can delete my trim 8, I think it would work. And also this glass, I think is exactly the same, right? So if I select this, no, if I select this, and I select this, yeah, this glass is actually 0 faces. So we can delete it. Okay, I think it's a bit better now. It is also 0 faces, we can delete it. Okay. What I wanted to do, yes, I wanted to do this. So let me select UV, and now we take this guy, we rotate it, we shrink it a lot, and we put it roughly here. I don't know, but it seems to be there. Now we take also all these borders that we created, and we do the same, and we put them roughly here, hoping for the best. Hoping for the best, my boys. Are you there or not? Super quiet. You're super quiet, I know. Okay. So let me see if this is better. I mean, it should be better. We may have fucked up a bit the border. Probably. Uh-oh. What happened? It's okay. It's okay, it's okay. Looks good. Well, this looks a bit weird actually, but it's fine. We would never see it, so it's up. So I like the broken thingy. I really like it. I think it's very cool to have it broken. Should we break the window as well? Oh, that would be very nice. But maybe too much. Okay, so it would be nice to have a broken window with some glasses on the ground. Ah, nice. Okay, fine. We will not do that. So, but basically my point is that now that we have this, right? Maybe we can extract some column as well, and we can put them on the ground. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Ah, yes. Or not. A piece of a column, not a full... Well, I don't know. Maybe we don't. Maybe it's too much work. But anyway. In our... do we need to take anything else from this or no? Or just that? I think that was good. I think we just take that. We don't take anything else. I think we don't take anything else. Why? Look at how red it becomes when I go close. Oh, this border is insane. But I think that this border is super high poly. Huh? What the? There is a single mesh? Wow. Yeah, that is 2 million triangles. GG 2 million triangles. It's super nice, but maybe it's too much. But it's very, very nice. I really like it. I really, really like it. But I don't know. I don't think we can. So now I mean, we could have a few more columns. Yeah, can we isolate just a column so that we put like a column on the ground? Yeah, let's do that. So like if I have... can we take this, for example, right? Or... up to there or no? Yeah, maybe up to there. So we take this, we duplicate it, and then we split it, right? Into a separate object. And this one, no. And this one, well, we have to close at the top because otherwise it's kind of stupid, right? Yeah, the only problem of closing this at the top is that then it's looking weird. I mean, the UV is looking weird. You know what? I think we need to import these materials because otherwise we don't understand anything of what we are doing. We have to import these materials second, otherwise it's impossible. There are some pillars already. No, there are not. There are no pillars. At least not these pillars. Pillar. This one will not be very easy. Yeah, because you see that it's not mapped properly. I mean, it's not done. We cannot have the top. Well, we can maybe just have it here in the middle. I think it will look broken. Can we use the other texture for the top? Yeah, I think we can. So maybe let's act. Okay. Let's do another thing. Let's do this. Let's use the wall. No. Not the wall. Let's use the trim. The trim is not the pillar, and the trim is different. Yeah, it's this thing. So let's extract the trim. And then we use the bottom of it. Okay. And so we assign, what is it? Trim. Yeah, so we see this. This is already using the trim, by the way. Which is interesting. So we just squash it. We just do this. GG. May not be perfect, but we don't care. We don't care at all. Now, I don't know why all of this is sharp everywhere, right? Look at this. Why is done this way? I mean, it's so weird. I don't think we should do it this way. So why? Huh? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Wasn't there the new thingy? What I'm missing here? The new thing. No, the new thingy was. Yeah, the new thingy was the auto smooth, right? But why is not asking me if I want to preserve and all of that? They changed it. Maybe they changed it. Because I don't see any sharp, right? I don't see any sharp, but at least I would like this to be sharp, right? Anyway. Okay, let me re-export this to after this change because no, fuck. Okay. I exported on top of the other. Okay, so there is a pillar. Okay. I don't want to create a material, please. Don't create a material, don't create... Wow, this window became insane. Super new. Materials. Don't import materials. Okay, go. Do it. Import it anyway. Why? I said no material. Import the texture. Probably import the texture. So you can say texture and material separately? Yeah, probably. Okay, so we need the trim. And we need the pillar. We don't have a pillar here. GG. And we need the pillar. Okay. Very nice. Okay, now now that we have that and that, and we also have the intact one. I mean, in theory, we can also import the intact one, right? If you want to have one that is not broken, we can have it, right? We can have it not broken. Yeah, I think so. Because anyway, this object is consistent with itself, right? We may have these things not properly mapped, right? Actually, yeah, it doesn't. In fact, but do we really care about that? So. But anyway, I'm gonna do it just because we can. And so now let me export this. Okay, so we import this as well. Okay. Very nice. Very, 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 very nice. All this mess just for one of the island on the, but anyway. We will anyway. I want to do it, I do it. That's the beauty of working on a project without any specific timeline, right? Why this thing is so broken here? What happened? Uh-oh. What the hell happened, boys? This thing is broken. No. Why? Huh? What happened? Here is perfect, and that is fully broken. Why? What the fuck? It's like if it has been reduced in poly count or something. Huh? No, I don't get it. Smooth by angle. No, smooth by angle okay, but you're not changing the geometry, my boy. What is going on? Huh? What do you mean? What? Is there an LOD? We are looking at the wrong LOD. Yeah, that's possible. Enable nanite support. No, fuck your nanite support, really. I don't want your nanite support. LOD. I think we are looking at the lower LOD version of it. There's no other explanation, right? That we are losing. What? I don't understand what I'm looking at. Nanite. I don't want nanite. I don't want nanite on this shed. Remove this nanite thingy. Remove it. What do you mean nanite? I don't need any. No, nanite. No. I don't want it. Nanite triangles. No. What do you mean? These are normal objects. The good old way. The good old way. Ah, okay, it did it, boys. It did it. Okay, so you have to disable nanite and then reload. Okay, now, no, but let me see the intact one. Did it do damage to our intact one? No, it didn't. Oh, okay. So it was actually reducing it, right? It was reducing it. Okay, good. We have it, We have it, boys. Okay, now, do we want to do a broken pillar or not? We want to do a broken pillar. Well, that would be nice to have a broken pillar as well. But okay, so basically the idea, what is the idea? The idea is that in our so let me try to maybe create, because I think we will work in this project, right? Even if, oh my god, working in this project is impossible with a monster. You know, we can delete the monster thingy. Yeah, we will delete from here the monster thing. All of this. We will delete all of this, because anyway, it's completely useless to us, right? Completely useless. So we will delete all the megascans. In all the megascan preset, I don't know, depending if these are used by something else. I don't know. But we will delete this directory completely. Let me close the project. Because we cannot work, you know, with that 20-minute startup time. I mean, that is not really gonna work, right? So it's impossible. So I will just completely delete this directory. Done. Okay, so now if we the problem is that here we are in 5.5, eh? Here we are in 5.5, so it's not the greatest idea. Do you think we can open this project in 5.4? I mean, we can try, but I think it will probably not work. So we have to export the pieces that we want and re-import them on the other side, pretty much. The problem can be the materials, though. Okay, let me try to load it in 543. Maybe we are super lucky and it works. Maybe. Maybe. Ta-ra-ra-ra-ra-ra-ram. Okay, let me try to open this one. It was called Mega Scans. It's done in 5.5. Yeah, I know. Can you open it? Please. Unable to open this project was made with a newer version of Unreal. GG. Okay. So we cannot use it that way. We cannot use it that way. Shit. Well, maybe we can just re-import only the project. Yeah, let's create. Okay, let's do this. Let's do this. Let's create a new. Let's do this, guys. I think there is no other way. There's no other way. We create a new project and we call it Dryken Plane Remake, right? And we put all our geometry, because I don't want to work in our project. It's too complex, right? Our project is a mess. So we will call it Dryken Remake. Okay. And then one thing I want to see, if I just move the directories, but probably the answer is no. I think the answer is no. So what we will do, we will re-add to this project, but hopefully we can do it now with 5.4, right? We will add hello. We will add to this. Yeah, we will do this. No compatible user project found. Holy fuck. Why? Because this thing is really only for 5.5? No. How can you make an asset only for 5.5? Come on. Is this only for 5.5? How do I see this? How do I see? Unreal Engine 5.0 plus. Bro, 5.0 plus. I don't know what you want. 5.0 plus. I don't know why it says no compatible projects, but I'm gonna do it anyway. Yeah, 5.4. Perfect, exactly. Why I didn't like it? Strange. Probably because it's built with so we have that one. I will add also this one. I think it's cool. We may use some pieces of it, like the monk. I think we can use the monk. Okay. I think we have enough pieces. I mean, we have some pieces, not a lot, but why this one we re-download if we already downloaded it? I don't know. Didn't save it in the cache. I don't know. But yeah, basically I would like to have a temple. Sorry. I think we can have two islands that are two temples of different kinds, right? I think one may be more primitive with the steel and the stones, and another one can be like this with nicer windows, right, and stuff. And yeah. Okay, now now what? Now if we I don't know where I want to start. I think I want to start with an empty thingy, right? Well, actually I want to start with an island. Yeah, I want to start with an island. So if I do this, we take an island, right? Like this one. I don't know which one. I think it's very big though. No, I think it's okay actually. So we take this island. And we... I mean, why? This island is insane. In terms of sides. I think we have to check all the proportions, because all the the proportion may be very broken at the moment. Let me add our reference character. So we add a cube, right? A cube is we make it of 1 meter, and then we take this cube. We call it reference character. And now we scale it on the Z. We scale it on the Z 2.1, and we scale it on the non-Z 1.5, right? So that is the maximum. By the way, this thing is not bad actually. I think we can use it. There is the maximum size of one of our characters, right? So yeah, this island, I mean, it looks a bit big, but I think it's okay. So we take this island and we export it, right? I mean, here is not really important where we export it. I think it can be anywhere actually. It can be temp 4 for now, and then we will probably change it. Platform 01, yeah. So we create a new directory, yeah, and we call it Dryken plane. And then we go and import in our PS temp4, right? PS temp4 platform 01. Okay, nice. Yeah, we import also the textures, I would say, even if they are not here. Why? They were associated actually. That's strange. Usually, huh? Let me try to redo it and just be sure that I have selected the textures. Material, search location. It's not doing it. Okay, fine. We will redo it. Fine. I don't even know where these are. Ah, they are packed. They are packed. Fuck, why they are packed? Okay. Okay, we import just this too. We import just these two, and I mean they're not very, but it's fine. Param 1. No. Texture 1. This is what? Land? No, this is land is this. Yeah. And grasses. I mean, we're going to redo all of this, obviously, but it's just a placeholder thingy. Okay, let's create a new level. Or can we duplicate this level so we already have all the lights? Yeah, let's duplicate this maybe. Which is probably the easiest. I cannot duplicate it? Why? Huh? I cannot duplicate a level. Why? Because I'm in a directory that is inside huh? Why? Let me try to do this. Copy. Okay, you did it. It did it. I don't know why it, but anyway. Okay, so now we have this level, right, which is the Dryken plane remake. So we're just going to delete everything so that we don't have any stupid stuff. What is it? B? No, Control B. What was the selection? No. There was a way to select. Shift B? No. What the fuck was that? I don't remember how to select all. But I think I can just delete from here, probably is easy. Until there, yeah. Come on. Okay. Nice. Okay, now in this new level we drop our nice platform, which is immense. I don't know why it's so immense, but it looks very immense. I don't know, it looks like giant. No? I mean, this is our player. But anyway. Is this platform already the one that I modified or not? Because it doesn't look like. Oh no, I modified the other one. But anyway, for what it counts, I mean, for now, we can actually export them both. And have them both. Yeah, let's export them both so that we have platform 01 and platform 02. The same place, yes. Okay. Now, for the Dryken plane, I think that this thing will look a bit different, so... Let me see if platform 0, yeah, it's giant as well. It's absolutely giant. Yeah, we have some problem here because I just extended without remapping, but it's fine. So let's assume that we have something like this, right? And in this universe, right, there is um okay, none of that. There's three things, right? Now this one will not have the proper, yeah, will not have the proper textures. We know because they are in the other directory, but it's fine. But now at least we are in the right. We are in the right version. Oh shit! I have to go. It's already 8. It's already 8. Dragon Rise. Meshes. SM Wall 02, right? Yeah, I have to go. Unfortunately, I have to go, my boys. But fine, I mean, we will continue this one day, meaning tomorrow. SM wall, SM pillar. Now you may say, why you didn't put the wall thing, right? Well, I didn't put the wall thing because, yes, and we have to re-import our updated texture, by the way. We have to update our updated texture. Glass. Do you have an idea why I cannot re-import the glass 02 is using white? Any idea why the re-import is disabled here? So strange. Why the re-import is disabled? I can do it here though. Ha! Fantastic. So it's disabled in one place, but it's enabled in the other. Noise. Noise. Okay. Yeah, this black thing bothers me a bit, but fine. And this also bothers me a bit. Fine, I will fix it. It's not super important now. This thing? But anyway. Okay, guys, I need to go. But I think these pieces are not... So the idea, right? The idea could be that now that we have these pieces that we like, and we have the island, right? That we like, we could say, oh, wow, it is immense as well. Why so big? I don't know. It's insanely big. So, but yeah, we put our pieces, right? We put our pieces here. And we will have to scale them properly because it looks like insanely big. So, I don't know why, but... maybe we will do also broken pillar, which would be nice, I think. Right? Or something like that. Yeah. And then, can we play this? Yeah, I think we can play. The collision. No, I think the size is okay. I think it will look fantastic. I think it will look really fantastic inside the Dryken plane. Maybe I will have these things also move a bit, but I really like this window. I think that is exactly what I was thinking. and we can definitely use it. I mean, it's big, but it's good that it's big. I think it's nice. I think it's very nice. I also like the fact that it's broken. We need some broken pillars now. I didn't associate the materials here, but we can definitely do it, right? So, and yeah, but okay guys, so we will continue tomorrow. So thank you for watching, and we'll see you tomorrow 9:30 p.m. European time. I want to complete this Dryken plane, and then I want to move to the main story, and then I want to have like an introduction to the game that actually people can play, because I know that today there is not, and I think it's time. I want to do it. I think I want to do it. I think I have the motivation to do it. It takes time, but we will do it. Bye.